you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Huh.
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in... 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis? He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a... You'll find him in town. Yeah? You could look at it that way, but you'd be wrong. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our... Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Former people, yeah. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
That's 1 down.
The grease monkey. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's most... Go down to the geo... I was not entirely sure. The people living in the botanical... My hope is to speak to their leader, Adelaide's old... That reason was me. We belong to one community.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate. You will need...
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticate.
Well, I am glad...
I forget, Abernathy dies anyway or no?
Who?
Abernathy, the sick guy that's plagued. Does he die anyways?
Who?
Abernathy, the plague guy.
Can't remember. Actually.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. It's just... Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just... he doesn't always get where other folk are talking. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a... Life's hard here. Mr. Thompson's aim... I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it, okay. If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something. My dad's... It's an office. Just my office. You're fast. Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here. If you need to go, I'll wait outside. I don't like coming out here.
So I am using that. Okay, but it's not ready to be repaired yet, so I'm doing.
Almost lost a finger in a can of...
Nothing I can do about that.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Journal.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchased 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one.
Oh, I forgot someone in here. Let's see who I forgot. Phileas?
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted
What's
criminals.
up, Mello?
Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3
Playing
marauders.
Overworld.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. I am obliged to warn you against forming acquaintanceships, friendships, partnerships, or any felicitous relationship with a wanted criminal. I am also obliged to inform you of our referral program.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Physical hygiene. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me. You will also report... Ah, gravesite fees. As broke as pie crust, friend. I simply can... I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable... Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have any... Much obliged.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the latest report? Only the...
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply I don't know what... You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. Guess I misreckoned you.
I think
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Got
newspaper zone.
Traitors. The town's already struck. Bunch of lazy. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business. You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon... What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. They did. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story? What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo. You're one of those freelancers, then? Running about Halcyon, selling off your loyalties to the highest bidder? Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it.
think this damn barber / embalmer's lying to me.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. What, you mean Edgewater? It's, fine and dandy.
The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater. That's funny.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for... Go right ahead. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very pick... You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick or lie... Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature. It's medical... Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch. Listen...
Let's give these to him, but I still think that man took
music
the
to
teeth.
my ears.
I think that barber took the teeth already and holding on to them. I just can't prove it yet.
I forgot how you sell junk.
I forget too.
Oh, I did not want to buy. Doggone it, I meant to try to sell. Shit.
Okay. Let's go to the journal log. Die robot, the long tomorrow. We're gonna do the long tomorrow because that's when we got before the robot. Well, hold on. Let's look at the map.
I'm still exploring the city. I don't know about you.
I looked at a bunch of the city that's there, and only thing I can do is steal, and I'm not stealing at all. Cause I don't have the trophy for the good part because I never. They said that I didn't finish it when I thought I did, and my saves were gone, so I have to do the good part.
Oh, I restarted all mine. I didn't.
Cemetery, yeah. So back to journal, and then robot is just inside the city. So let's do the one just inside the city. Wait, you're picking up everything, aren't you?
Me? Oh yeah, I always pick up everything.
I don't want you near me.
Yeah. There's a hidden good bad thing. So if you take stuff out, the
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
stuff that has a red hand on it, it's equal to bad karma.
Do what now?
For some reason. I thought, isn't there a good bad system on this for stealing?
No.
I could have swore there was.
As long as you're not caught, yeah, nothing.
I was chancing it. Because I'm playing on hard.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson.
No, this will take. That's free.
And what are you doing here?
This is new.
Silas knows.
And it's the lone wolf style. So
I'm dying.
No companion.
I'm not long for this world.
Don't say that, Mr. Aberneth.
I'd steer clear. It's You are? Oh, well, I'll pay your... There's a cache and I need... You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading.
Oh, Lord, in my spleen now. I can... Just keep your head down.
Yeah.
I know that. But I can read what...
Oh, hold square to sell all your junk, Alan.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
When you're at the vendor.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard...
Yeah, I'm ready for you to cook me breakfast.
I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Breakfast. Pensa-te, papa.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. That's all I can ask of you.
Alright, let's go do this dire robot thing.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing to myself.
At least you got your...
I don't get it.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. We don't get a lot of visitors. Staying long?
In this town, isn't there a dead body somewhere?
Had your rations yet?
Yeah, the entrance to southwest, to the right of that right little corridor, like directly right from the when you enter into the city from the southwest. Okay, so where in here does it want me to go? I don't get it. I'm trying to figure this damn quest out. It's starting to piss me off.
You said the southwest?
Yeah, never eat soggy waffles. It's gonna be the southwest door entrance to the city. It's at the bottom left-hand side of the city entrance. And then you're gonna, if you go into the door and you're looking into the city, it's gonna be your right, and it'll be down that little corridor. Okay, I just picked up the stuff off that body.
It's outside?
No, it's inside the city.
No, I'm talking about outside though.
Yeah, it's outside, yeah. Behind some buildings. There should be also a chest between two
Yeah, I got the chest already.
Oh, that was hidden between two walls? Yeah, the crouching
Sometimes
into.
I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
You the new worker? Shit. Silas still on about that. Because they're not... If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good... Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all... just between the two... Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words... Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. I'm just glad...
If I remember correctly, didn't that girl kill her brother or kill her relative or something?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure. Because I forget since it's been so long since we did
Lovely
it.
to see you about, Miss Parvati. Been keeping him careful. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I get... Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skip out on the disinfectant. Gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Persuade 21.
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Okay, so I don't have enough persuading to dig into her life story, so I'm not gonna be able to do that quest.
Who?
You need 21 persuade for the lady behind the bar to get her quest line to pop up.
She has a quest for you?
Yeah, that's about her story and what happened.
She didn't give me no quest, but I talked to her.
You even talked to her to persuade her for that 21?
Yeah, to talk to you and everything? Yeah.
I don't know.
Where did you hear that she gives you a quest?
No, it's not like an open quest. It's like to tell you her backstory. Like, what's her story? I asked her what her story was. And it said persuade 21. And I was like, I don't have it. And I told her basically, I guess it's not my business. And ended my conversation. If I can remember correctly, she's the one that tells you herself the backstory that starts up a side quest about her brother or her family, whatever it is. If she did kill him, I'm not sure though. I'm still trying to figure out this damn die robot damn thing. I'm about to look it up. It's starting to piss me off.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Nothing I can do about that.
Oh, yeah, go talk to him to make him say they go kill the robot before he tells them where the robot's at. That's lovely.
Trying to get us all in trouble. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble, okay? What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family... That's unthinkable. Eugene's body, and all rare earth minerals contained therein, are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, miss. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money.
I forgot. How do you look at your reputation with a faction? I done forgot.
Character, and then
That's
at the
it.
very
No,
end, it says
never mind.
reputation.
Clever. When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love living here.
Alright, let's look at this totally special thing behind this toilet.
Great work. Done. That was quick.
Isn't this factory evil? The salt tuna? Isn't this salt tuna factory evil?
Can't remember. Hold on, Fred. I'll be back.
Hello?
What's
Good. Is there any way you guys guys can turn your streams off so I can talk now. Man to man.
Yeah, I can do
I
that.
got you. I'll be back in a few, guys.